Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. It is guy Ghost Hunter 1974, and it is time for the week in silver objective player predictions. So as you see up on the screen, we have two choices this week. Again, it could go any other way. Sure, Brennan Johnson was a 59, pretty low, so boosted him quite a bit. He had 2 goals, 1 assist, I believe, for Lincoln's 5-1. So I boosted his stats quite a bit. The trouble is he's a little hard to link because I think he's Wales, not really a lot of Wales cards to link. I think everybody would like to see Noah Lang, 75 left wing from Ajax. He had Lang had 2 goals and a 3-0 win. I think he could either get a team of the week or he could be a silver objective player. There's some Musa Kanate, Beery, Gordon Sabachu. Those are some others that could be a silver objective player, maybe in place of Lang if Lang. That's kind of what we're looking for the silver objective player. So that's that. And I will preface this by saying team of the week is not very good. I literally kind of made a few changes because I had some that I too cool with, so we went through and redid a couple and added some, took some out. Goalkeeper, we're starting out with John from Lille. He didn't really have a good game. Originally, I was going to put Ter Stegen in, but then I realized I had to stay in as well. So you can't have. I mean, nothing to say that you can't have 2 cards from the same team. Chances of it are probably without knowing what promo, but as of the time I'm recording this right now, supposedly the new headliners, I guess team of the year, back another week or two. So yeah, Jan, he had 4 saves. He didn't really have a great game, but as far as goalkeepers, there were literally none that I felt like putting in team. Jan gets the nod. I'm not going to be surprised if I think it's say it from he could potentially get in. I wasn't really overly impressed. See down in the right Leeds, he had 6 saves. 4 of them in the box, 5 punch, high claim, 8.9 rating, and a clean sheet over Burnley. There's a possibility that Burnley should have had a penalty and did it. So I feel like he'll get in. I don't know if I've seen some predictions with goalkeepers. I don't see. It is what it is. I've got players in, but you know what? That's the fun of doing this. You know, we all have different. This week I'm going to do something different. Instead of going through the starters, I'm going to go from. So I basically went through goalkeepers. I'm just going to go defenders, then midfielders, strikers, and then we'll call it a day. So, and strikers are very weak. Next up, we have our defenders. Start with Mr. A for Barcelona. He had the opening goal, clean sheet, and a 3-0 win midweek. feel like that'll get him in. That's where I had Ter Stegen down as well, but I didn't realize I was actually trying to pull him in the same game. So this will be Linglay's first in. Literally, I think everybody that's in. Yeah, actually, they're everybody's first in. I don't think there's any. Next up, we have Mario Hermoso. Had, I believe he had the opening goal as well in their game. They won. He had a 7.9 rating. I feel like that'll get him in. There's a possibility that Costco get in with 2 assists. Again, I did the same thing. Started to put them both in. Like this week was so hard because of lack of games. No Bundesliga games were in the week that I. One thing that in was I think it was that made it hard, and then like there were not a lot of good performance. That made it even. Next up, we have Philip Max from PSV Eindhoven. He had 1 goal, 1 assist in a 4-1 win. Defender, I feel like that'll get him a team. On Skriniar, he had the game-winning goal. That should get him in. Literally, your couple of defenders, Casimiro, are going to be your highest rated in. That's why not very good. A lot of fodder. Next up, I have Gianluca Manzini for Roma. He had a goal. He had the game-winning goal in midweek as well, 7.9 rating. I feel like that should get him in. Granted, they gave up 2. That'll get him in. And then last, Dominic Cristo. He had 1. I believe it was the game-winning goal. Win midweek. So a lot of these are from midweek. Like I said, the weekend was not very good overall. That ends up the defenders. Literally, we have a most of the team of the week is midfielders. So we'll start. So for yeah, oh, been a long. Yeah, Sevilla. Why am I second? Anyway, Suso gets in. I think he had 1 goal. He had the only 1-0 win. Week right wing, so that'll get him in. Next up, we have Mr. Ricardo Horta. He had 1 goal, 1 assist, 0 win. That was also midweek. Again, that should probably get him in. He'll be a left, be left wing or left. I have him down as a left mid, but it could be a left wing. Next up, as I mentioned, the highest rated card this week is Casimiro. He had 1 goal. He had the opening goal and a clean sheet in a 2 win midweek. Like that'll get in. Next up, we have Guido Rodriguez from Real Betis. He had the only 1-0 win. 8.1 rating is that in. And we have Mr. Alhanlu from AC Milan. He had 1 goal, 2 assists, a 3. Literally involved in all 3 goals in that game. He had a 9.3 rating. Pretty much figured that guarantees him a game of the week. I gotta look through here because I made a couple of. So next up we have Kai Osaka from Arsenal. He had a goal, 3-1 win over Chelsea. He was one of the best players on the day. I figure that'll get him in. Next up, we have Settergate Canos from Brentford. He had a hat trick. 3-2. He had a 10 rating, so that guarantees him getting in. I'm not sure if it's going to be left wing or right wing. I had it left wing, but maybe I meant right. It'll either be, regardless, it'll be a winger card. Should be. So yeah, that should get him in, and then have Petros, Saudi League. He had 2 goals and a draw. He actually made the game a draw. He had an 8.6 rating. There were a couple cards I put in with draws this week just because EA has shown that they will put guys in that have good performance. Then last up, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure why I listed Edward midfielder striker. Maybe he was a cam. I'm not sure. That's weird. Anyway, he had 1 goal, 1 assist, and a 3-0 win for Celtic. So I think that'll get him in. That'll be his first in for other midfielders that could potentially get in. Hernani had 1 goal. Jeff Rene Adelaide had 1 goal. And Etienne Visca, he had one assist. Left those guys out, so there's a possibility. Yeah, so strikers, you can see there's not a whole lot there. Luis Muriel for Atalanta, he had both goals. Draw. He scored both goals early. They were up. Atalanta was up 2, but Bologna back and games. He had an 8.8 rating, so I still feel like that'll get him in. Ulaya Dia, he had 1 goal, 1 assist. And for Stadia Renas, I believe. Or Stadia de Reims, one of the Stadia de Reims. He had an 8 rating. So I feel like that'll get him in. Again, like I said, options were limited week. And Brian Linson, he had a hat trick. Feyenoord, a 3-0 win. So he had all 3 goals, 9.3 rating. That automatically gets him in as well, in my opinion. And one guy I didn't have down is Soma out of the Salt League. I believe they played twice, I believe. I think that'll get him in. Well, last but not least, we have Budgie Bonds out of I believe it's extra. The Norway, whatever, Norwegian league. He had a hat trick and a 3-1 win, and he's a bronze card. So actually, I have 2 bronze. He's the first one. He had 3. Like I said, he had a hat trick, 8.8 rating. I think that'll get him in. And the last card that I have in, Junior Messias for Croton out of Syria. Probably should have been in last week. Last week he had. Thought I had him. Was it 2 weeks ago? He had 2 goals. So Croton that week, and they won that week. So he's actually been playing really well. And with the limited options this week, and just trying to kind of even out the squad, I think he'll get in. He scored both goals, win. He had an 8.9 rating, so that rounds out the team of the week. Like I said, lackluster team, not not a lot to be looking for, and definitely nothing that I would see people's teams, with the exception of play, possible. Just yeah, Langley is probably the possibly Casimiro with a shadow on it. Yeah, pretty lackluster team of the week. But hey, we always keep grinding the content for the YouTube channel and to help you guys out. We'll throw in a little bit of side stuff here for this video. So I'm just gonna run through some potential marquee matchups. Want to invest in them? Go for it. Like I said, look between 500 to 700 coins. It'll go up to probably. I've been selling mine anywhere from 1 to 1K every week, making coins, and then I just buy cards back. Look the flip week. Look at other items. So, like Bilbao versus Sociedad, Tottenham Hotspur versus Leeds, Real Betis, Sevilla, Frankfurt versus Leverkusen, Chelsea, Man City, Monta Sassuolo, Celtic and Rangers, on Juve, Lille and Angers. Out of those, I think the possibility is Frankfurt, Leverkusen, Celtic, Rangers, Juve, and potentially Chelsea, Man City. I know both Chelsea and City think we're in recently. So I don't know how likely they are to put that game in. Lille, Angers is probably one of the other ones, or versus RC. Just kind of go through there. And like I said, even if they don't get in, don't be disappointed. The marquee matchups require players from that league, so you'll be able to sell them anyway. As long as they're good nationality, gold or gold rares, things like that, then you should be all right. So, again, lackluster team of the week this week. Sorry it's not any better. I tried digging as deep as I could to get some decent options, but having this week. So, that being said, I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Everybody's safe, happy, healthy. I'll be back before the new year, so I hope everybody has safe on New Year. Everybody has a great New Year. Hoping to be back and doing more content after the first of the year. So, be so kind as to smash a thumbs up, that like, whatever. Comment down below. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate you guys always checking out the basis. So it's been your boy Ghost Hunter 1974. Take it easy. Have a good night. Be safe. Happy New Year.